Yeah. Here comes the bride.
Sing it, Bo.
Good. The camera too.
What time?
6:24.
23.
6:24.
23.
It get real emotional.
Okay, so we can just go ahead and pray. All right. Islam, boys. At this time, with all in attendance, please rise, face the east. Repeat after me the Lord's Shemarican prayer. 5 on your left, 2 on your right. Repeat the Lord's Shemarican prayer in unison. The east is that way. Mount Snell said it was that way. What you think, Brother Costa? Okay. This way. Okay. Turn to the left. All right. Thank you, Morris. 5 on the right, 2 on the left.
5 on the left.
2 on the right.
2 on the right and 5 on the left.
Put it at a 45-degree angle. Allah, the Father of the universe.
Allah, the Father of the universe.
The Father of love.
The Father of love.
Truth.
Truth.
Peace.
Peace.
Freedom.
Freedom.
And justice.
And justice.
Allah is my protector.
Allah is my protector.
My God.
My God.
And my salvation.
And my salvation.
By night.
By night.
And by day.
And by day.
Through his holy prophet.
Through his holy prophet.
Drew Ali.
Drew Ali.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much. Praise Allah. I'd like to give praise to Allah and honor to the last true and divine prophet in these days, the holy and divine prophet, Noble Drew Ali. At this time, we have a selection by the sisters. They're going to sing us a song.
Be
And give us this day our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts as we forgive those. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom
And the power and the
Praise Allah. Praise Allah. Praise Allah. Praise Allah. At this time, we're going to go into the Moorish obligation ceremony. Brother and sister, will you please step forward? Okay. Praise Allah and honor Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I'm going to read chapter 21 to the sister, marriage instructions, and then I'm going to read chapter 22, duty of a husband, to the brother. And may Allah be pleased with us. This lesson long, sister. A lot of instructions. Praise Allah. Marriage instruction for man and wife from the noble prophet. Verse 1. Give ear, fair daughter of love, to the instructions of prudence, and let the precepts of truth sink deep in thy heart. So shall the charms of thy mind add luster to the elegance of thy form, and thy beauty, like the rose it resembles, shall retain its sweetness when its bloom is withered. In the spring of thy youth, in the morning of thy days, when the eyes of men gaze on thee with delight, and nature whispered in thine ear the meaning of their looks. Hear with caution their seducing words. Guard well thy heart, nor listen to their soft persuasions. Remember, thou art made man's reasonable companion, not the slave of his passion. The end of thy being is not merely to gratify his loose desires, but to assist him in the toils of life, to soothe his heart with thy tenderness, and recompense his care with soft endurance. Who is she that winneth the heart of a man, that sedueth him to love, and wringeth in his breast? Lo, yonder she walketh in maiden sweetness, with innocence in her mind, and modesty on her cheek. Her hand seeketh employment, her foot delighted not in gaining abroad. She is clothed with neatness, she is fed with temperance. Humility and meekness are as a crown of glory circling her head. On her tongue dwelleth music, the sweetness of honey floweth from her lips. Decency is in all her words, in her answer are mild and true. and her answers are mildness and truth. Submission and obedience are the lessons of her life, and peace and happiness are her reward. Before her steps walketh prudence, and virtue attended at her right hand. Her eye speaketh softness and love, but discretion with a scepter sitteth on her brow. The tongue of the licentious is dumb in her presence. The awe of her virtue keepeth him silent. When scandal is busy, and the fame of her neighbors is tossed from tongue to tongue, if charity and good nature open not her mouth, the finger of silence resteth on her lip. Her breast is the mansions of goodness, and therefore suspected no evil of others. Happy were the man that should make her his wife, happy the child that should call her mother. She presided in the house, and there is peace. She commanded with judgment, and is obeyed. She ariseth in the morning. She considered her affairs, and appointed to everyone their proper business. The care of her family is her whole delight. To that alone she applied her study, and elegance with frugality is seen in her mansions. The prudence of her management is an honor to her husband. He heard her praise with a secret delight. She informed the minds of her children with wisdom. She fashioned their manners with the examples of her own goodness. The words of her mouth is the law of their youth. The motion of her eye commanded their obedience. She speaketh, and the servants fly. She pointed, and the thing is done. For the law of love is in their hearts, and her kindness added wings to their feet. Couple more verses. In prosperity she is not puffed up. In adversity she healeth the wounds of misfortune with patience. The troubles of her husband are alleviated by her counsels, and sweetened by her endurance. He putteth his heart in her bosom, and receiveth comfort. Happy is the man that has made her his wife, happy the child that shall call her mother. Praise God. That's the conclusion of your lesson. It's a lot in there, and I'm pretty sure you will fulfill them. The duty of a husband, you got to short. You got to short. Duty of a husband, take unto thyself a wife, and obey the ordinance of Allah. Take unto thyself a wife, and become a faithful member of society. But examine with care, and fix not suddenly. On thy present choice depends thy future happiness. If much of her time is destroyed in dress and adornment, if she is enamored with her own beauty and delighted with her own praise, if she laugheth much and talketh loud, if her foot abideth not in her father's house, and her eyes with boldness rove on the faces of men, though her beauty were as the sun in the firmament of heaven, turn thy face from her charms, turn thy feet from her paths, and suffer not thy soul to be ensnared by the allurements of imagination. But when thou findest sensibility of heart, joined with softness of manners and accomplished mind, with a form agreeable to thy fancy, take her home to thy house. She is worthy to be thy friend, thy companion, the wife of thy bosom. O cherish her as a blessing sent to thee from heaven. Let the kindness of thy behavior endure thee to her heart. She is the mistress of thy house. Treat her therefore with respect, that thy servants may obey her. Oppose not her inclination without cause. She is the partner of thy cares. Make her also the companion of thy pleasures. Reprove her faults with gentleness. Exact not her obedience with rigor. Trust thy secrets in her heart. Trust thy secrets in her breast. Her counsels are sincere. Thou shalt not be deceived. Be faithful to her bed, for she is mother of thy children. When pain and sickness assault her, let thy tenderness soothe her affliction. A look from thee of pity and love shall alleviate her grief, or instigate her pain and be of more avail than 10 physicians. Consider the tenderness of her sex, the delicacy of her frame, and be not severe to her weakness, but remember thy own imperfections. Praise be to Allah, honor to the holy and divine prophet, noble Drali. Sister Anna, do you promise to love, respect, cherish, and obey the brother Powell Bay for the rest of your life?
Okay.
Praise Allah. Brother Powell Bay, do you promise to love, take care, respect, cherish, and love the sister for the rest of your life?
I do.
Do we have the rings? You may put the ring on her finger first. You may put the ring on his finger. Praise be to Allah. Allah alone binding two hearts. Praise Allah. At this time, I would like to pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Praise Allah. Congratulations. Praise Allah.
So that concludes our ceremony. We're going to pray and that'll be the end. At this time, will all please rise, face east. Repeat after Brother Powell Bay the more Shemaiah prayer.
Allah, Father of the universe.
Allah, the Father of the universe.
Father of love.
The Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
Allah is my protector.
Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation. By night and by day. Through his holy prophet, Drali. Amen.
Peace, boys. Miss Powell Bay. Hey, Brother Powell Bay. Get your sister.